Oh, and we are live. Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie, and tonight I have a very special guest, and I'm so excited. But first, I want to address Rico. I didn't delete a comment. What up with that? So if you put a comment and it's gone, I don't know anything about that. But I'm glad you're here, and welcome everybody. And before we get started, before I introduce my guest, I'll turn off my YouTube because that doesn't even make sense that I got two on. Duh. And while we check my audio, I am going to play my favorite song.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Oh, how is everybody tonight? Let's hope there is no freezing, and if there is, at least I'll hopefully have a normal face on and not, like freeze and then buffer that way. That would suck. I hope everybody's doing well. Hi, Miss. Hi, everybody. Look at that. T and Aqua, Muppet, Jenny Lynn. Hello. IHSP, Dragon, Half More. I love it. Hi, Bob, Geek Boy, Mike Sakota. Look at everybody in the house. Rico. Oh, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Rounded Rob. Hey. So before I get started, I have a guest tonight that I'm so excited, and hopefully we're going to be able to help him get to 2,000 subscribers. So I am confident that everybody here is already subscribed, but if we could share it out, that would be great. And it is not that one, the artist of this. This is my friend Chris, and he is from the Multi-Tank Addiction. And guys, help me welcome Chris. And if you have any questions for him, just put them in either at MTA and Multi-Tank or at Q Aquatics so we can see it highlighted. And I think we're going to hear the drip tonight because I have a guest. So, hi, Chris.
Hello.
How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Awesome. I am doing good. I'm looking at the comments to make sure everybody can hear us. Which hi 3G. Everyone's saying hi. T and Aqua sent us. Well, thank you, T and Aqua. Don't call yourself that.
Hi, T and Aqua.
You said don't call yourself that. What? Please hit the like, shelled puppies. Oh, I like shelled puppies. Whew. It is warm in my fish room. I don't know about yours, Chris.
Yeah. I cracked the garage door just a little air.
So first I want to thank you for this picture. I got this, 2 years ago? Was it a year and a half ago, 2 years? And I got some from River Life, and I got some from Priscilla, where it's not up here, it's over there. Priscilla, I just absolutely love it. So thank you.
You're very welcome.
So how long have you been doing aqua art?
Well, what happened was Priscilla wanted to take a little break from doing it live, and she sent me a message and said, "Hey man, I'm going to take a break from this. You want to take it up?" Because I had been threatened to start drawing again. And she's like, "If you can, do it." And she's the one that actually convinced me to go back into drawing. And
oh, awesome!
I did it for about 2 years, and just decided I was I was done for the time being. So
Rounded Rob said, Chris having some back feed, brother. And Patty said, you're wearing your mic like a mask. Well, Chris is actually afraid he's going to get COVID from his screen. So, you know, gotta...
the little face thing here to keep the feedback back.
Ah.
But people are saying I've got an echo. I'm going to have to turn the speakers down.
Hey, Big Tank.
What about
now? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, and an echo. So let me talk first. Do I have an echo? And then let Chris talk and see if he has an echo.
Well, they're saying I have an echo. I don't have a headset. So I can try this.
We have an echo and a drip. The drip, yes. We're going to have that drip, man. It is, I got, my microphone as far away from the drip as possible. But the drip is every time that there's a chat that pops in. And if I mute it, I mute Chris. Well, at least to the extent of my knowledge of how to work this whole contraption here. So maybe,
right.
Yeah, I hear the drip,
How's
man.
this?
We just need some drums, and we can, oh yeah, drip, drip. Yeah,
I
you
can
guys
hear
have
drip.
to put something in the chat to the rhythm of a song, like "Hey everybody." I won't sing it. I'll let my daughter sing it. That's Bubbles. That's funny. Patty, I did my video. You haven't seen it yet because I just posted it to come out. And I shouted you out because I love the title, The Good, the Bad, and the Algae. Whether you invented it or not, I love it. I love it. I heard it from you, so I shouted you out. Love it. Nice shirt, Chris. Chris, what is your shirt about? What is this nice shirt?
I've fallen in love with the poop emoji. So I have a shirt on my channel. It's called the hashtag Bert shirt. And if you wanted to go to Teespring and check it out, it's just I pooped today.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, what made you, like, because I always thought, don't laugh, that I thought that was chocolate ice cream. I got schooled by my kids that, no, Mom, that's poop.
And at one point, somebody was trying really, really hard to make it chocolate ice cream. But I did a little bit of research on this. It's actually to reflect your opinion on somebody's commentary.
Oh.
When they're like doing a live stream or they're doing a video or something and you don't really like it, you put that in the chat and it's supposed to mean that you don't agree with them, that their opinion is poop.
I'm still getting that there's a bad echo.
I don't see how that could be an echo.
That's what Tom is saying.
Alan?
Mm-hmm. That's
I don't even hear an echo. I heard an echo earlier.
Let's see.
I did hear an echo earlier, but I put the headset in, and it's only speakers as a speaker in one ear.
Okay.
It shouldn't be echoing.
So now I pushed a button that said use echo cancellation. So from this point forward, let's see if that helped. Hey, Scott. Scott's in the house. Scott. I'm saying it the whole stream. Patty?
It's gone, says Kayla.
Oh, it is? Now it's gone. Yay! Oh my gosh. So there was a big warning sign on my screen that said, use echo cancellation. Next time I'll read the warning.
So I noticed in the chat that a couple of people were saying that if they thought it was a positive thing, I am trying to make it a positive thing. So every stream that I go to, it's a 99-cent super chat. And I poop on every single stream I go to as I appreciate you. And it's something that I like. So it's underneath the smiley faces one. It's only 99 cents and it looks just like this. I'm super chatting.
All right. I'm definitely listening to the mods because all the mods are saying the same thing. The drip will always be there, unfortunately. If I got rid of the drip, it would get rid of. Well, let's try it. Say something.
Say something.
Yeah, I need the drip. The drip, the drip, the drip. Oh, we got a super. There's the poop. Did you poop on me?
I did.
What?
It's my way of showing love. It's my version. It's basically an upside down chocolate heart. That's what we'll say.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, thank you for pooping on me, Chris. Oh, John, great. Now everybody's got poop. Here's
Yeah,
John
that's right.
McKenzie, 99 cents, a pile of poop with a face. That's the description of it.
Oh, that's the description of it. It is.
I freaking love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
It is contagious too. So usually one person starts, and then you'll get 2 or 3 or 4 people will. I can afford 99 cents and throw it up there. It's just fun. We call it #FertShirt, or it's fish room fertilizer.
Oh my gosh, Scott, $5 super shot from the King and Queen of Cichlids says, "Here's $5 for the air freshener for all this poop." Thank you so much, Scott. Oh my God, that's funny. Congrats on your stream has been fertilized. I don't think I've ever been pooped on. I feel honored. I think I should feel honored, right?
I feel honored. I love that. I love that super sticker. It makes me laugh every time.
Oh, there's more poop coming in. There's more poop coming in from Mike's Aquatics. I'm sorry, I've never been pooped on. This is hysterical. Oh my!
Isn't it funny? Now you see why I love it so much.
It is. It is. I do.
We got to get you a #FertShirt.
So, oh my gosh, when you did the research before making that T-shirt on Teesprings, what did it come up with? Just that it was poop?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a poop emoji.
Okay. What else do you have on Teesprings?
Oh, I've got all of my merch on Teespring, and I've removed all the artwork. So it was a limited run. Everything that's, like, for instance, that drawing that's on the wall behind you, not getting made anymore.
Everything is done. Limited edition.
All the artwork is done. Oh, look at that dragon there with another.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Dragon. I'm sorry, I'm getting a kick out of this. I can't wait to tell John I was pooped on in my live stream. He'll be like, "What the freaky fish lady?" Oh, I love it, freaky fish lady. Just think you don't have to get your hands dirty collecting it. That's all I got to say. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's Bob Kaler.
That's so fun. Bob Kaler with a super sticker. Love the super stickers. And $9.99. Holy crapoli, Bob. Thank you so much from Kaler's Aquatics. And it's dressed as a cheerleader jumping in the air, which is what I do all the time for Sophie. And then I go, superstar.
I usually hide that behind the face
Thanks,
shield.
Bob.
And you made me exhale beforehand, so it came out my nose.
Well, at least you're vaping now. I remember. Do you still smoke cigarettes?
Nope, haven't had a cigarette in 3 years.
Good for you. So I like your goal of getting to 2,000. I love that. I thought if everybody here in the chat could either subscribe to you or send it out to some people that they know keep fish. What else do you have to offer people on your channel that who might like it? Because I know some people who do art would probably like it as well.
I've got older streams that are still on the channel where I did the artwork live, because back in the day I used to do that drawing behind you. I did that live on the stream. You know, it started from a blank piece of paper and just drew it out. But I also have, there's the Diary of a Fish Keeper, which is the current thing that I'm doing. I also do I don't do a species spotlight per se. I mean, they are species spotlight, but I don't call them that. It's more of a don't buy this fish until you've watched it video.
Oh.
So it gives you some important information from my point of view of actually having that fish for some time. I have some top fives on there, and I'm working on that. I'm trying to get some more of those going.
Okay.
And there's the Saturday stream at noon Pacific, and of course,
So that
I can't.
Saturday stream, is that you going live or is that the podcast?
No, that's the me going live with Mary Page.
Okay.
But that's what I was just gonna say is, and of course, one of the highlights of my entire week is me and Scott and Kenny E with Danikin Aquatics get together and we give each other a hard time and we talk about fish on a podcast. And it is without a doubt my favorite day of the week.
So
I
let's
look
talk
forward
about
to
these
it.
podcasts. Like, how did you come up with the idea? Is it always going to be on Scott's channel? Are you going to switch it back and forth? Do you have special topics? Are you going to have guests? Let's hear all about it.
Oh, well, I don't know if we're going to have guests. I'm sure that we do plan on having guests eventually. I mean, Scott's talked about getting Mo in, and he's talked about getting other guys in that have expertise on specific species of fish, like Rusty Wessel,
Oh,
and people like that. Getting them in and onto the stream or onto the podcast. We're trying really hard to see whether or not it's going to be a good idea to go with a podcast or to go with a stream. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It's still in its infancy, so we're just working through everything, trying to figure out what's going to be best for it and for each of us. It's we want to represent. I always want to represent it in the most positive light possible because it reflects on my best friend. Scott is my best friend. I love him like he's my brother. So I'm never going to do anything negative.
oh, that's so
towards him.
sweet. I
You saw.
I wanted to give me a thumbs up when you said that. I'm like, that I can't give you a thumbs up. I'm like, that's so sweet.
Well, I got to meet him at AE for the first time.
I remember, but you didn't dress like him, and you didn't cut your hair like him.
No, I wasn't trying to troll him. I did think about it though. I was thinking about it. I was like, could I dye my hair black? My skin's too light. I couldn't pull it off. So I couldn't get that the skin tone. It would make it I would look like somebody else. So yeah,
that was funny. I gotta say that was funny. But that's the event that you're talking about that you actually met him in person, right?
Yeah, and then I spent the entire weekend with him for the most part. I mean, that is unless I was walking behind you and
Elizabeth from One Fish, Two Fish.
Yeah, and like Gold was there with you the whole time too. So,
So in this podcast, you've had 5 so far, I think.
4.
So you're coming up on 5 next week.
Yes, we're going to be filming the 5th one. We generally ask the viewers, what is it that you want to see? We did a top 5 where it was like our top 5 favorite cichlids or top 5 favorite fish. We're all cichlid keepers. We all love South and Central American cichlids. So it ends up being cichlids most of the time. We're all big fish keepers and we love big fish. So, oh, look at that. Scott did another super chat.
Ooh, thank you, Mr. Scott. The podcast was a way of doing a live stream without stepping on any toes. Plus, it gives me time to edit, share out, and gather questions for us.
See, that's the thing. He can get the questions a lot easier. I had tried to set up a stream on my channel where all I did was answer questions, and I ended up getting really short streams. Like, I didn't want to sit there dead air with nothing to talk about. So
do you guys go live, or is it edited and a premiere?
No, it's edited and premiered. We record it, and then
That's why I gotcha. I
so
like
it
the
has the live stream feel because it's a premiere,
yeah.
but at the same time, Scott is able to put in the cool sound effects and the graphics and all of that stuff and make it look good. So
Well, I think you guys are onto something. I really do. I think you guys are onto something. It's great.
it's Scott's baby, and I'm always going to be willing to help and support wherever I can.
And Patty says you can chat live. Oh, because it's a premiere. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm off on Fridays.
Scott, thank you, Scott, for the $5 super chat.
I'm off on Fridays, and it premieres on Friday morning. So I'm usually on those streams or those premieres.
I think we got a question for you, Mr. Chris.
Ooh,
I am a huge fan and have an 800-gallon. Wow. And I'm 13, and I'm jealous. No, and I'm 13, and I want to put convict cichlids and red parrotfish. Do you have any suggestions? 800 gallons. Did you type that right? Holy cannoli.
That's a healthy tank.
Ah.
There shouldn't be an issue. They are related. That's part of what makes a
will they hybridize?
I don't know about the breeding part because, as far as I can remember, and don't take me for that, I don't know for certain, but as far as I remember, the parrotfish was supposed to be one of them was supposed to be sterile. The blood parrots.
So the blood parents can't have babies?
As far as I remember, I thought they were, but I'm not positive, like I said. But the only problem with that is if you had put the convicts in first and then put the blood parrots in. Blood parrots don't have a mouth to save their life. It's a permanent smiley face.
Oh.
So they wouldn't be able to fight all that well.
Let's see if I can pull this over. Can I?
Yeah, I did. I have a
Look
100-gallon sump running on it. That's
Taylor's
amazing.
Aquatic says, King and Queen Cichlids is guesting next Sunday on my panel. So excited.
Oh, you got it up on the screen. That's cool.
Yeah. That is awesome. 800 gallons, 13 years old. That is so phenomenal.
300.
And I want to talk about your handmade tank too, but I got pooped on again. IHSP's Tank Tribe, 99 cents. I love it. What a great idea. So you just go to all different channels and poop on people?
Yep. Almost every single time that Jason with Primetime Aquatic streams, I poop on his stream. I try to be the first one to poop.
Well, I noticed your anniversary picture. You were wearing Primetime instead of showing off some of your Teesprings merch.
Yeah. Primetime. He's one of my favorite streamers.
Okay.
So
he is awesome. So 800 gallons, convict cichlid. So first of all, once they start breeding, that's a lot. Correct? That's a lot.
Yeah. And
what about the polar blue parrotfish that looks just like cichlids to me, but they got the mouth?
Yeah.
They breed, correct? And they breed true? Or is that a different fish? I don't know anything about convicts.
I don't know the specifics on those fish. I can't honestly say because I don't like the blood parrots. I haven't done any research on them and I haven't kept them. I don't like morphs of fish that are intended to make them look a specific way, like, short-bodied red-tailed catfish or long fin Oscars. Those fish were not meant to have long fins. They're supposed to be fast-moving predators. If they got a long trailing fin, they can't be fast-moving. And I don't want to say one way or the other because I don't know. And I would rather say I don't know than to throw out misinformation because I'm totally against it.
So, not that this is about Scott, but look at this. Scott, what will be your topic when you and Liz present at Bucks County Aquarium Society? Oh my gosh, I am excited. Is that really going to happen? Woo!
Scott says, I thought it was tentative. I guess I am down for it now.
Yeah. And the good news about the Bucks County Aquarium Society is they publicize it. So it's public for a couple weeks anyway. So that's awesome. Hey, let's go easy on the blood parrots. Right, Mike. So I was just given a whole bunch of polar blue, I think blood parrots, but fry. Like my friend had way too many fry. She scooped the net out. I probably have 50 to 100 fry. They look like convicts to me, but she's saying that they're parrots. So, and they are fry. So obviously somebody had them. So I just don't know. Are they really just convicts, and that's what convicts look like?
And that's why I said I don't know,
right.
and I don't want to put out misinformation because I've got convicts, and my breeding pair of convicts have produced pink convicts as well. I mean, there's a convict directly next to my ear in the background.
Okay.
In this 125.
Yep.
With old red in here as well. My
hybrids.
My Midas cichlid. He doesn't eat them. He doesn't care about them.
Right.
So
that's pretty cool. Right?
It's all about that. It's all about the personality of the fish and making sure that it's not going to be an issue. I mean, I watch my fish very, very closely to make sure that his temperament is right. So.
Right. So I don't have first of all, I got Freaky Fish Lady just pooped on me. Thank you very much. I never thought I'd be thanking people for pooping on me. But it's fun. It makes me chuckle. That is awesome, Holly. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So I have no opinion on hybrids because I don't know enough about them. I mean, I like Oranda goldfish. I mean, I like them. I like a lot of my goldfish better than just the comets or wherever they originated from. I don't really know enough about it. Like, I have a trimac. I don't have a flower horn. I have a trimac. Not because, flower horn, I'm not getting one. It's just I've always wanted a trimac, so I have a trimac. So I've
had two flower horns, and I like them as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have an electric blue Acara. That is 100% man-made fish.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's just certain. I can understand having a hybrid that is man-made, but it doesn't affect its ability to do what would normally be its natural thing from whatever base it came from. For instance, the electric blue Acara came from the blue Acara and other fish to make it so that it is always inbreeding color, basically.
Okay.
So its normal behavior is that of a blue Acara. It behaves like a blue Acara. Okay. It just has the coloration of like solid blue. The problem I usually have.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth because I have a tendency of doing that. Ask Scott. But my personal opinion on hybrids is that it shouldn't affect their ability to swim or eat. If it's been hybridized to a point where it can't swim properly or eat properly, then
kind of like the bulldog. The bulldog that the face has been hybridized. They're adorable. Right. I love them.
Always all the time.
Yeah, I still don't have
it. So cute.
Yeah.
And some people like them, and that's totally fine. If you like them, great. I'm not dogging it. If you like them, that's great for you. Unfortunately, I don't. So and I don't want anybody to get upset and think that I'm saying anything negative.
So I guess I don't know enough about the different fish to know which ones are hybrids and which ones are bred that way and which ones are species. I'm starting to learn that when it comes to plants,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know that as much with fish. I do have two electric blue Jack Dempseys. I know that there are true Jack Dempseys or Jack Dempseys.
Hmm.
It's just every once
Yep.
in a while an electric blue comes out. They don't act
Right.
like Jack Dempseys, but they're
The
sweethearts.
electric blue Jack Dempsey is a genetic morph. It happens in the wild.
Okay, okay.
There is a gene in the electric blues that you could have a full electric blue and a regular Jack Dempsey, and they would breed, and about 25% of the time you would get electric blue fry.
Ah,
The thing is that like with the electric blue Acara, that is a man-made morph, so it's more stable than the naturally occurring morph in the electric blue Jack Dempsey. So the fry from the electric blues, when they come out, they're more susceptible to disease and being picked off by their siblings.
I gotcha.
So that's, and I love the electric blue Jack Dempsey. I was trying so hard to get my Jack Dempseys to produce electric blues because they both had the blue morph.
I love
But
my two. When I got them 3 years ago, they were little tiny things and they're covered in ick where they almost look like they were all white. And they both
Mhm.
survived, and now they're about 6 to 8 inches each. They're in with my Polypterus. Love them.
Mhm.
Love them. So, Freaky Fish Lady says, I have a large flower horn named Phoenix and two red parrots. I hope they always get along together. 6 months now. That is awesome.
If you've got them in the tank together and they're getting along now, more than likely they will, but you never know. And I'm so happy that they're getting along right now.
Right, right, right. And look what Bob said about his Jack Dempseys. His first spawn had gold morphs, 40%. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Wow. I guess that's a recessive gene. Like the parents don't have to be
Mhm.
gold, but they can. That's beautiful. That is
Yep.
beautiful. Oh, look at everybody in the chat. And Bob Kaler, Kaler's Aquatics is coming up in less than a half hour now. So I wanted to throw that reminder out. Thank you for putting that out there, Zen. Oh, that is awesome. So what else is going on in your fish room? I saw you building an aquarium out of wood.
Yes.
That's a dream of
Um,
mine. That is a dream of mine. Tell me about
this
that.
was a test. Um, this tank was actually the test tank. It's a 586 gallons total, but I don't have it all the way filled up. So I just call it my 500-gallon plywood aquarium. That's a South American biotype because
I know. Go
it's
ahead and
not a
explain the
biotype.
difference between biotype and biotope because I really like that.
The biotype is what we do when we try to make a tank look like a river or a specific region or whatever. A biotope is the actual river itself. You can't have a biotope in your home unless you want to have a river running through your house.
So I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, because obviously I am, a biotope was when you have the same plants that are in there, the same substrate, like you actually do a recreation of that river in a tank. You're saying that's not it?
You can't. Because if you look up the definition of a biotope, it's the environment, the actual environment.
Right.
We don't have an environment. We have a section of an environment. That's why it's a biotype.
So that's where I got confused because I thought the biotope was an actual recreation using the plants that are in that. Let's say you're doing the Nile River. I don't know. I just
Mm-hmm.
and you had those plants. You have the substrate. Let's say it's made of a muck from the Nile, and you have that, and you have the flow of the river from the airflow, and you recreate everything that is in the Nile River in here. That's a biotype. Now that's a biotope. If I take leaf litter and mud from my yard and any plants that I can get to grow and make it look really cool, that's a biotype. That was my understanding, so that was my bad. That's why I love this stuff because I keep learning stuff all the time. So
A biotype, the actual definition on dictionary.com is a biotype is a group of organisms having an identical genetic constitution.
what does that mean?
The organisms sharing a specific genotype, also the genotype shared or in its distinguishing peculiarity. Whereas a biotope is a region uniform in environmental conditions and in its populations of animals and plants for which it is the habitat,
Yeah,
the actual habitat.
that's what I mean. Okay. So maybe I was not that far off. If I actually went to the Nile and let's say somebody went collecting and they got all this stuff from that river and then I set it up in my fish tank, it would be a biotope. And it would probably be something like you have, like a 500-gallon, because you have to get the flow going. I don't know. I'm making stuff up now.
And that's basically what I was trying to do. Is I was
Gotcha.
trying to take a section of the Rio Negro
Okay.
and chop it off and stick it into a 6.5 foot long tank.
Okay. So what plants or what substrate is in the Rio Negro?
It's got sand and gravel. There's Java fern. There's there's Anubias in there, which it shouldn't have in it, but I put the Anubias in after the fact. Originally, it was planted with Java fern and Amazon swords.
And they would both be in that river?
Yes, they're both from that region.
And what fish?
We have black neon tetras, black skirt tetras, blue acaras, scalare angelfish, which are actually supposedly Peruvian altums, which should get 12 to 14 inches tall. There's Bolivian rams. There's rock keel severum. So I am a severum guy, so of course there's severum, but they are from that region. So.
And is it glass or is it acrylic?
It is glass. I used the glass from my 300-gallon when it popped its bottom seal.
Aren't you afraid it's gonna not hold water?
Nope.
I'm so excited.
It's leached
I would love
twice.
to do that.
What's that?
I would love to make my own aquarium out of wood.
I think you should.
Not as confident.
If you have the
confident
space,
as you.
I think if you have the space, I think everybody should try it. If they have even the slightest bit of ability to create something out of wood, hammer, screw with a drill or whatever, cut with a saw, you can do it. It's not hard.
And how long did it take you to do?
2 months, because I didn't have the money. It was more expensive than I thought it would be.
I would imagine. Even just getting wood to make the enclosure for the rooster was more expensive. I was like, wow, wood is really expensive.
I ended up having to do this during the pandemic. So wood prices went from a sheet of plywood being $15 to a sheet of plywood being $50. Yeah. So, and this tank was, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of plywood, and then a whole bunch of 2x4s. So
wow, well, that's good. Well, maybe I'll go back and watch your series again to see if it's possible. Right now, I'm actually creating a palindarium for a salamander. I have a salamander that still looks like an axolotl. The gills are on the outside. He's still morphing, so he's in 100% water. But I want to build him out of 40-gallon breeder, land and water, using styrofoam instead of the spray foam. Using styrofoam, dry lock, and try to make it like, go try.
Yeah.
Go try.
I've learned something with the styrofoam. Use the white styrofoam that kind of balls up. When you cut it, it drops into little balls.
Yeah.
It's less buoyant. It's still buoyant, but it's less buoyant.
Okay.
You use that blue stuff that's on, that they have that's like 2 inches thick or whatever. It's super dense. That stuff is so buoyant. I put a layer of concrete over that, and then I siliconed it to the bottom and two sides of my 300-gallon aquarium, and I filled the tank up with water, and a half an hour later, it blew the top off the 300-gallon aquarium. Blew the lid right off.
Oh.
It just ripped itself away.
I'm going to have to rethink this. Tom wrote a comment. This coming Thursday is the Bucks County Aquarium Society's online meeting featuring Cara Million speaking about darters. So that should be fascinating. I am very excited. Very excited. We got a question too. If anybody knows this answer to this, how do you get rid of hair algae?
Oh, hair algae. Toothbrush.
That's how you physically remove it. But what happens when it comes back faster than it physically gets removed? So I know a mono shrimp might eat at it, right?
Yeah, a mono shrimp.
American flagfish.
Autocinklus.
Autocinklus. I did a blackout for 7 solid days. None of my other plants died, but the algae, poof. So
yeah, I remember that, and you were itching so bad.
Oh gosh, I just wanted to peek. I just wanted to peek.
I just want to peek, but you didn't. You were good.
So, got to dip out, Fish Fam. All right, Scott, I probably am far behind. I'm probably far behind. So, Bryson says, I have a 110-gallon stock tank and plan on putting fish in it this summer. That's a very good question. Are you doing summer tubbing this year?
I am not allowed to, according to my landlord. I would, if it were up to me, I would have one of those, kiddie pools, and I would run a kiddie pool. But my landlord, he's like, oh, well, some kid could randomly come along and trip and fall into it and drown, and it would be my fault. I'm like,
and even
no,
a stock tank that's higher, like stock tanks are pretty high off the ground. No?
He frowns on any body of water sitting outside.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
But I have done it. I did it before he told me no. The year that he told me no, he's like, don't do this again.
So
like, okay,
he lives in Los Angeles. He says it gets to be about 100 there a lot. In a 110-gallon tank, so that would warm the water up, maybe not to 100, but it would warm it up. What would be good fish for him?
Oh, geez. You got so many options. The first thing that I automatically go with is guppies. But with your water temperature getting up that high, you could do so many things with, say, for instance, if you wanted to grow some sort of a cichlid, the water temperature is going to be warm. So
John Larson is saying not too many fish will not do well in something that hot.
Right. The water temperature is going to get up there. You're talking mid to upper 80s.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to drop.
What about like blue rams? Don't they like it warm?
They do like it warm. They like it in the mid to lower 80s. So, yeah. And angelfish like it in the mid to upper 80s. So, that's what I was saying. You could do so many things.
I'm so far behind. Oh my gosh. Look
Grounded Rob said, what if you put a fence around it, Chris? Have you asked your landlord? And I was like, he's not one of those people that you can really talk to. So
you're not kidding around, Rob. Wood is so expensive right now. So when is Bag of Donuts building the wood tank? Terry, it's hysterical because John, Bag of Donuts, can fix any machine in the world. Any machine. Washer, dryer, heating, air, does not matter. Give him a hammer and nail. No. It's not. That's going to be up to me. I just built a tool bench. I built the chicken coop run. I just got myself a miter saw. Very excited. Got the miter saw. So John is not really good with the wood and carpentry. He's very good with mechanics and that kind of stuff. But he even says attention to detail. His attention span is worse than mine. which is pretty bad.
I know how that can be. Speaking of something that you just got the miter saw, which is really cool, and I want one so bad.
Me too.
I just got flashes and a remote for my camera.
Ooh, tell me about that. Oh, you were in a contest.
Yeah, I was in a contest, and I got critiqued a little bit rough. Let's say it that way. Me and Scott didn't like how rough this guy was, but
I did see
it was a contest.
View of the judges. I saw that.
Yeah. And then I sent you some pictures so that you could see some pictures of it.
They are so much better than what I saw at the contest, by the way.
I want to share one of them if I could.
Yeah, go for it.
My personal favorite out of the ones that I did yesterday. So I'm going to share a window.
I'm so excited
there
for
it
you,
is.
Fish. Let me see.
This is with the new flash. There we go.
I like. See, I think this is 10 times better than what was submitted because you can see the entire fish, every fin. I think this is great, Chris.
I am much happier with this. I flat out love the flash. I played with that flash so much, and I've got ideas. So
you have other pictures you want to show of your improvement? I mean, I think it's just phenomenal.
Let's see here.
Big difference.
Oh, wrong. That's not that.
That's you.
Let's go this way. This one looks like it's out of focus, but it was actually the focus was the rock-kill severum in the background. So
okay, I see it now.
There was too much fish being focused in the front there, so it ended up being not a good one. Wow. This one was me tinkering. I liked it at first, but then after talking to you about it, it does make sense that it's not as good of a picture as I thought it was. This one's one of my favorites.
I love this. I love it.
There was only 4 photos, so I'm not gonna. I mean, I could share more, but I would have to skip to them, and I don't want to.
Right.
Don't want to make it look unprofessional like on your stream. I want your stream to look as professional as possible.
Well, I want people to get to know Chris. I want people to get to know Chris. Oh, there.
Well, I'm working on photography now. That's one of my things that I'm really enjoying. I got, and I'm trying to get more people into it too, not just me, because I'm always wanting to help people do more and do better and all of that. So I got this. Okay, I've got a
long lens, man. Wow.
This is a macro lens.
Wow.
I got this at a pawn shop for $30.
Nice.
I've got another one that's a macro lens that dials in. You can see the hair on my dog.
There's a lot of positive comments about your pictures, by the way. Are you reading them?
Oh, I didn't.
I'm telling you, like the judge might have been but you're improving tremendously, and the fact that you want to help people improve is awesome. Being a speaker to Bucks County Aquarium Society that changed the way I take pictures, and his name was Mo Devlin.
Yeah, so that's the thing, is that I wanted to say the credit goes out to 2 people for my photography getting any better at all. First is Scott with King and Queen Cichlids, because he's the one that talked me into bouncing back. And it's Mo Devlin, because Mo wants to help everyone.
Mo is so sweet. Oh my gosh, he is such a good guy. Yeah.
Bryson wants to know what my favorite fish is.
Yes.
My favorite fish is severum. I love severum, all of them. I've had 4 different types of severums, and all-time favorite fish in the whole wide world is a rock-keel severum, which isn't defined, and it makes me sad.
I have one.
They're undefined. They're undefined. Did you know that?
I don't even know what that means, undefined.
Okay. So, like when you look at when you go to the scientific names,
Oh.
okay. For instance, the Oscar is the Astronatus ocellatus. Okay. The rock-keel severum is Heros species rock-keel. It means that means that it's an undefined species of severum, and the collector or the person that named them or found them, his last name is rock-keel.
So can't that be his species?
But they haven't made it official.
Oh, okay.
So he is it's an undefined species. You have the Heros fasciatus, you have the Heros severus.
So see, I don't know. I have yellow severums and I have one red severum, and then a rock-keel.
Those are both the fasciatus. Those are hybridized. Yeah. It's like the angelfish, for instance, is the you have the scalares, you have the amiciais, you have the ultums. Those are all part of the Pterophyllum, I believe it is, genus.
Okay.
And then the species. So undescribed or undefined, yes. It's not, they haven't made it official. And I've been trying to figure out how to make it official, because I want to have it be official. I want to help it be official. So that's my thing. I love helping. Anywhere I can help, anywhere I can, I want to help.
So IHSP has some good points here. Are you reading the comments?
IHSP,
I have never been a judge, so I can't, I don't even know. And I'm assuming if I was a judge, I don't know what it takes to be a judge. I'm assuming to be a judge, you have to be an accomplished photographer. So right. Under that, I'm assuming you've had a couple mentors and you know what makes a good picture, what goes in magazines. I don't know if he was basing it off of that, but I like what you're saying.
He used words that you shouldn't use when critiquing somebody's artwork. For instance, words to describe a couple of Scott's artwork was, it irritated him. It irritates me that this has plastic plants in it.
Right, but he said it's a fantastic picture, but this irritates him. But he
wouldn't do that.
Quality.
He wouldn't give the positive. He'd say, this irritates me because it's got plastic plants in it. He didn't say the positive part. That's why we had an issue, was he wasn't saying, this, I see where you're going with this photograph, but it's too dark. Or that. It was, oh no, this is underexposed. You can't see anything. Next.
She was talking about it, what he was saying about it. Right.
Yeah.
Don't distract
the judge was more based on opinion and less based on professionalism and critiquing it to assist the photographer to improve.
I gotcha.
So that's why we had such an issue with it.
I gotcha.
I mean, especially in the beginner class, that's where we were. Me and Scott were both in the beginner class, the open class, and the guy should have said, all right, I don't know if this is a beginner or not. It looks like it might be a beginner photograph, whatever the photograph was. You need to work on improving your ISO, or because this is too dark, or this picture is blown out. It's got too much light in it. You need to turn your ISO down, or something to make it so that it doesn't look so bright.
I would expect that from a teacher, not a judge. But IHSP's got a good point that, like you were saying, you should have some kind. There's always a positive something.
Mm-hmm. There should have been something. Even, I mean,
he was giving opinion, not critiquing the actual picture.
Right.
Gotcha.
He didn't like plastic plants, and every single one of Scott's photos that had plastic plants in it, he would, oh, there's those rings again and those plastic plants. He'd see it, and that's the first thing that he would say. It
So
wasn't,
they're
oh,
distracting him. Right.
Or like with Bioelectric Blue Acara photograph, he said, all I see are the green leaves. I don't see the fish at all. It distracts me completely away from the
I
fish.
gotcha.
And for some people, that's a critique that would be able to help them. But for somebody that's never been into a photograph contest before and never been critiqued as a photographer,
Right.
and all you're getting is negative on every single one of your photos and nothing that sounds like, hey, you could work on this or you could work on that to make your photograph be better. Because at the end, he's like, I hope this helped everybody improve their photographs. How? You didn't tell me how I could fix it. You just said it doesn't look good.
Whose poop is his post toastier? Oh my God.
She double pooped on you, and it didn't cost her a red cent.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
But
so, I could see if it was me, I'd probably be in the corner sucking my thumb, crying, and never going to do it again. But I'm a wuss.
That's what I wanted to do.
But I'm glad you didn't. You went out and you got a flash, and now your pictures are already improved immensely.
I agree. I am so much happier with them. So. But that is over with. It's done. It's in the past. We're moving on.
But you are going to enter another photo contest.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm going to beat Scott.
That's awesome.
That's my goal. Speaking of competition, because I'm a very competitive person.
Oh.
Okay. And right now I'm in competition with one of my good friends, Kenny E with Danikin Aquatics. I've already told him that I'm going to give him a hard time. I've told him I gave him a hard time yesterday, and I'm going to keep giving him a hard time. My goal is to beat him to 2K. So you guys got to help me to get to 2K. But I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away Aquashella tickets to whatever Aquashella you want. There's going to be one winner for that.
I saw that. Wow.
And it's the VIP ticket. So you can not just going to get the 2 days, you're going to get 3 days.
I wish I could afford the hotel, because I would drive down there. I don't care if it took 2 days. I would drive down there, but it's the hotel that was like $170 a night. 3 nights, I'm like, oh, crap. But then I wouldn't be able to afford the gasoline to get there. So that was...
What the heck? My pocket vibrated. I don't know who it is, but it's my phone saying that they're going to bill me. I'm sorry. Well, I managed to lock in my airline tickets and my hotel for Dallas. So that's all set.
So you're going to Dallas.
I'm waiting on getting the actual Aquashella tickets, because I figure whoever wins this, I might as well get my ticket at the same time that I get theirs. It's going to be easier for me to just do it that way. So I'm going to do that. But I'm also going to do 3 other giveaways. One for Guppy Guru for $25, one for Aquarium Co-op for $25,
wow,
and one for somewhere else for $25. It's basically 3 $25 gift cards. Pretty much wherever the winner wants it to be, I'll get them a gift card. But the goal was to be Guppy Guru.
I've never done a giveaway. I don't even know how that would happen, what it entails. You've been doing giveaways and contests and things like that for a long time now. That just blows my mind. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Like, I'd be frazzled, so my brain would just short circuit. Like, not happening. Like, I don't know how people do that.
Oh, well, initially it was just out of pocket. It was like, okay, I want to show my appreciation to my viewers, my subscribers. So I'm going to do a giveaway when I did one when I hit 100 subscribers. I did one when I hit 500. I did one when I hit 1,000. I think I even did one at 1,500. I can't remember now.
How far away are you from 2,000?
Last time I checked, I am 29 away. I'm at
What? God,
1971.
we have to share out Chris's information. We have to put it on Facebook, put it anywhere where you know there's a fish keeper that's going to like his stuff, because he is almost there and he's going to do an amazing giveaway. So
Yeah,
we're ready
I want
for Kaler's Aquatics live stream. Is there anything you want to tell everybody out there before it's over?
No, I just want to let everybody know I really appreciate everybody for coming. Super thank you to everyone that super chatted on Susie's stream and pooped on her stream for me. I really appreciate that. And just know that whatever I do, I'm always going to try to do the best I possibly can to give you the most accurate information with, that's it. I just want to make sure that whatever I put out is the most accurate information. So.
Awesome. Oh, look, you got a sub right there, Mr. Manifesto.
Oh, well, thank you.
That is awesome. And make sure when we go over to Kaler's Aquatics, let's see how many people we can get to poop on them. Now that I know it's a positive thing, that's hysterical. I'm going to see if I can poop on them. I think this is great. I'm going to just be pooping on people.
Oh, no.
Oh, great.
Swiss
Aquatics. We got another poop from Swiss Aquatics. A pile of poop in the face. Thank you so much, Swiss Aquatics. Where's her? I have her shrimp up there. Oh, you can't see it. Come on, man. You can't see it. Thank you very much for the poop. Well, we're going to head over to Kaler's Aquatics, and here's how oh, you got a real live poop. And here's how I end every stream. Thank you guys, and thanks for all the poop and all the super chats. I so love it. Thank you. And thank you, Chris, for coming. I am so
Thank you for having me, Susie. I appreciate you.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.